Python machine learning, and this for this video we'll be discussing about standard deviation. So as we have said last time in our previous videos, that we'll be studying mathematics and statistics for us to learn machine learning. So here's a review of statistics, standard deviation. What is standard deviation? Standard deviation is a number that describes how spread out the values are. A low standard deviation means that most of the numbers are close to the mean or the average value. And high standard deviation means that the values are spread out over a wide range. Example, this time we have registered the speed of 7 cars, for example. So we have 86, 87, 88, 87, 85, 86. The standard deviation here is 0.9. Meaning that most values are within the range of 0.9 from the mean value, which is 86.4. What is standard deviation? Let us do the same with a selection of numbers with a wider range. So speed 32, 111, 138, 28, 59, 77, 97. So just observing the values, we can say that it is actually widely spread. Okay, so the standard deviation here is 37.85, meaning that most of the values are within the range 37.85 from the mean, which is 77.4. As you can see, a higher standard deviation indicates that the values are spread out over a wider range. The NumPy module has a method to calculate the standard deviation. So example, so we use the NumPy function std or method then to find a standard deviation. So in the first program we have import NumPy and then speed is equal to, so we have 86, 87, 88 and so on. Then to compute we have x is equal to numpy.std, so standard deviation, and then the speed. And then we have now print x. So here we have the standard deviation. Then on the next one, so we have import numpy again. So this time around we have this speed, then x equals numpy.standard speed print x. We have 37.845 something. Variance. Variance is another method to indicate how spread out the values are. In fact, you take the square root of the variance, you get a standard deviation. Or the other way around, if you multiply the standard deviation by itself, or you try to get a square of the standard deviation, you get the variance. So to calculate the variance, you have to do as follows. So first we find the mean. So what we did here is we added, divided by 7, so we have here the mean. And then for each value, so these are the values, we subtract from the mean. So we have the following values. So this is how we manually get the variance. Then after that, for each difference, find the square. So we get the square, then we have this one, and then get the average of the square. So that's the variance. Luckily, NumPy has a method to calculate the variance. So instead of doing those things, we just use NumPy var speed, and then we have the variance. Standard deviation. As we learned, the formula to find the standard deviation is the square root of the variance. So the square root of 1432.25 is equal to 37.85, which we have computed a while ago in the previous screen. So, or as in the example from before, use the NumPy to calculate the standard deviation. So use NumPy standard. So that's 37.850. So these are the symbols used for standard deviation and variance. So sigma, the symbol is used for standard deviation, and sigma square is used for variance. So summary, the standard deviation and variance are terms that are often used in machine learning, so it is important to understand how to get them and the concept behind them. So thank you very much for viewing this video.